Hey everybody, this is Solo 69. I'm checking in real quick because I have a quick message. I had a dream, and this is not the first time that I've had this dream or a dream that was very similar to it. And so this time I feel obligated to say something about it because I'm not having this dream for nothing, and it's like I'm always on the outside looking in on this dream, or I'm always helping in the dream, but it's never me that's going through the problems that I'm seeing. See, the first time I had a dream like this, it was right when, like, it was like 3 days before Popeye's chicken and Chick-fil-A went at it about their chicken sandwiches. I didn't know nothing about the chicken sandwiches or anything at that time. All I know is at that time I had a dream that people was eating these fucking sandwiches, and I was like, why everybody got a chicken sandwich? You know what I'm saying? And in this dream, everybody was eating sandwiches and shit, but, they started changing. And they were changing to, like, zombified people, because it's like they went from eating just regular fucking chicken sandwiches, and next thing you know, it was like they were eating each other. You know what I'm saying? Attacking each other and shit. And I was in the dream somehow. I don't know why or what, but for some reason I was in the dream on a 4-wheeler with some little white kids. Like I was trying to save these little 2 white babies, yo. Like one of them was in my lap and the other one was on the back holding on to me. And it was like we were trying to get past all of this craziness in this dream. It's like, so that was the first weird dream that I had that was like that. Now, look, I done had another dream, and this one is different. Because see, after that dream, I woke up and I want to say, like, I'm up here talking about this fucking dream, and I don't really talk to people, so nobody understood. The people that I did talk to, they didn't understand it. And then all of a sudden, they started doing this damn chicken sandwich challenge shit, and people was acting stupid, and I started seeing videos and shit of people fighting over these sandwiches, and I was like, well, damn, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know, like, why would people fight over sandwiches? And I remember riding by Church's Chicken, driving by it, and when I say the line was all the way to the street, I had no understanding as to why people felt like they had to go all the way outside themselves like that just to get a chicken sandwich. It was like, I don't know if it was like a cattle call. Say, for instance, like people were just, following behind what other people were doing, or what the situation really was. I still haven't had a fucking chicken sandwich, so I don't know, but this dream that I had and I woke up from today, I actually woke up like I was sick, but I wasn't. And in the dream, I wasn't sick. In the dream, it was like I had a normal allergy issue or some shit, and like I was getting over that. But other people around me were getting sick, and they were getting sick pretty bad. And it makes me feel like, well, I'm just gonna tell you right off, because my brother was in the dream, and I haven't talked to my brother in years, and I don't know who's taking, that good old, that clean me up thing. They trying to, clean it up around here with it. I don't know who's taking all of that, and who's going back and re-getting it done or anything like that. But I do remember that they said something in the Bible about the dead walking. That part I remember. And what I just seen in this dream was almost like the same people who probably are saying that they went and got that thing, and they're going and getting it again, and it's okay to get it and all of that shit. These people were getting sick in my dream, and they were changing, but the sick part they were getting, it was a lot of soups. It was a lot of people eating soup. It was a lot of people getting heating pads. It was a lot of it looked like, I guess, a lot of weird colds going around, but it was like, stomach flus, throwing up, not able to keep anything down at all. I seen males in fetal position laying in beds, almost like they also had them like, what's it called? Damn, I can't get the words out of my mouth right now. They had IVs beside their beds, and these beds were at home. These beds were not, like, they were not at hospitals. They were at home. So I'm assuming hospitals were full. These beds look like in the dream, I wasn't in a hospital. I was in a house, and it was but it was just like a regular person's house. This one person was in there sick, but it was sicknesses everywhere. And they were so sick to where people could not get out the bed. I'm guessing they were quarantined. I'm not sure. But what I do know is right before I woke up, in the dream, my brother, and see, I don't like I say, I don't even talk to my brothers. I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't know if what they're doing, I don't know if they got any of those, intangible things poked on them or anything. I just know I stay clear of this shit, so I don't know what they do. But what I saw was my brother changing. What I saw was I saw him go through the process of being sick and throwing up and not able to. And I remember even getting upset because I remember sitting on the couch and I wondered whose bowl of soup did I sit beside, because somebody left their bowl of soup on the corner of the couch. But then I looked up and my brother was in a room on a bed next on the other side of the door from the living room. I don't know whose house I was in. I've never seen that house before. It had double doors inside of the house. Now, I've seen those double doors before. I've had those, but not in this house. In this house, there was a bedroom on the other side of those double doors, and there was a person in the bed sick, and it was just like these people were changing. I really just don't know what's going on, but I have a lot of dreams like this. But when it comes down to this type of dream, this is the second time that I've had a dream to where I've seen people change. I've seen them get sick and then something starts to happen to them. And it's I don't know what's about to happen, but I do remember, like I said, the last time I had a dream like this, it was right before they started that chicken sandwich challenge shit. And it was a lot of craziness going on with that no one really quite understood, like, what was the point? a sandwich is a sandwich. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. They still sell the same damn sandwiches, and no one is doing that at all. So it's kind of like, what are they doing, and why are people acting like cattle? You know, why are they really acting like they have to do it because it's at a command or something? So it's something wrong here. I can strongly say that the frequencies are off. But what I just hope that, I know that this may not mean much to nobody, but I'm gonna start keeping record myself of these little dreams and stuff that I'm picking up on, because they're not coming for nothing. I pay attention to warnings the way I'm supposed to, and in this case right here, I'm not going to keep overlooking certain things. And there was definitely a lot of sickness that was going on in this dream, and I just believe that whoever it was that was sick, they had gotten that, a few times more than probably once. And their bodies, something backfired on their bodies with them getting into getting real sick, like the flu, getting real sick, like a stomach flu, maybe throwing up, and it was just really bad. But and I do believe that some people may have passed away in this dream, but it's crazy because I don't want to say nothing that I didn't see, because I didn't really see anyone pass away. But what I seen was something backfiring. And it was like I woke up before my brother completely changed, but I started noticing that change. And it was almost like he started having a seizure, I want to say. Yeah, because it was a lot of flipping around like a slight fish, but it really wasn't like he was trying to flip off the bed or no shit like that. It was just like, he couldn't be still. That like somebody was trying to hold him down. And I remember seeing that it was good and crazy, and I woke up. So it was like God, I guess that was the one thing that God did not allow me to really see, and that was the actual change that was taking place. But what was gonna happen, but I definitely saw stuff backfiring. So I don't know what to tell anybody. What I know is that I'm not, you know what, y'all gonna have to do the most to me to get me to do that, to get me to take that shit, because the things that God showed me, y'all got me fucked up. So it's like God ain't gonna put nothing on you like that if we don't need it for real. This is not the work of God. This is man doing this shit and forcing it on us and making us feel like it's something we obligated to do. And they're changing up things and making it where we ain't gonna be left with no choice but to do it. And I really think that it's time that we start to stand up for ourselves and speak up on these things, because if we don't speak up for us, who's going to speak for us? We are the only voices that we got, and I think that we should use them firmly. I'm not taking a vaccine. I could give a fuck about how people feel about speaking up on the coronavirus. COVID-19 is some shit that we deserve to speak up on. Our people has passed away because of it, but they don't even want us to talk about it. It doesn't make sense. That means that we can't mourn the death of our family and friends the way that we really should be able to, because we can't even fucking talk about it. We can't get online and talk about stuff without stuff getting took down and dismembered or treated like we're wrong for it. But we have to accept what's being done to us. I know that in my dream that those people had gotten COVID shots, COVID vaccines. That's the only thing that's going around right now that they making people feel like they have to do. and they're trying to push it on you in a fucked up way when they know for a fact that they don't have the proper testing, when they know for a fact that people have passed away, when they know for a fact that they're not really sure they're not really sure if it's accurate to work or not, and when they know for a fact that people have already gotten the vaccine and they're still getting sick, it's not stopping them from getting the shit. So, at least when you get a flu shot, which I haven't even gotten one of those, so I'm just really speaking from the outsider's end of the stick, so my bad on even that. But at least when you get a flu shot, you kind of get immune from the flu. You know what I'm saying? I've known of people getting a flu shot and really, yeah, they go through their sickness too, because everybody know what they're doing with these shots. But at least I can say that I haven't heard anyone say that they've took a flu shot and still caught the flu. Now, if you've done that, my bad, because I really can't speak on that, but I haven't heard no shit like that. You know what I mean? But I'm always hearing how people are still getting this fucking coronavirus, knowing damn well that they've gotten that shot. And then they don't want people to speak about this. This is our lives. So we're not allowed to speak about our lives. We're not allowed to give a damn like that. Right. So, I'm not having this dream for nothing. Especially when I seen that shit that happened with the chicken sandwich after I had that dream, yo. So I'm not finna sit back on this one and pretend like this shit is not happening. I really do hope that y'all are keeping y'all's families safe. It's a lot of different ways that they want us to take that genetic mark of the beast. It is not just in the vaccine. It's a lot of different things, a lot of different ways that they're going to try to trigger you to take that to take that mark of the beast. And like I say, I call it a genetic mark of the beast because the true mark is embedded in us. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what's up. But it's a lot of fake shit going on around here, and dreams do speak truth. I will never let no one make me feel like my dreams haven't told me nothing but truth. That's the only thing they run, to give me truth of this world, to be honest with you, because people don't. They lie to kick it all the time. I do not watch the news. I do not care about none of that type of shit, because that type of shit is only for people who are in the system, far as I'm concerned. But for the people who are, if you haven't gotten that vaccine, good kudos to you. Not trying to be funny or disrespectful at all. Watch out for your people who have. Keep an eye on them on a positive note. Not trying to be funny once again or disrespectful. But, and some people, believe it or not, some people's bodies may actually be stronger than they know. So I hope that if you did get that shot, that, your bodies are protected from it. Because, at the end of the day, y'all playing test dummies. They should have paid y'all to be a test dummy if that was the case, like they do at these other places when they want to pay a person to come to a center and get diagnoses and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this was a 20-minute rant of me going on about some shit that I'm just talking that came out of a dream. But I'm not going to pretend that this shit is not happening. We do need to pay attention to what's going on around us. And it should be okay to speak up about the things that we have to deal with in this world. And COVID-19 is something that they're making us deal with, and making us deal with it in silence. And this is not just America. They doing the fucking world like this, and they making us shut up about it. Who the fuck we gonna tell? Mars? Who the fuck we gonna tell? Another solar system? Why we gotta be quiet about this shit? Y'all doing it to the whole fucking world. Come on, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Sorry for ranting and clicking off. Solo 69 signing out, y'all. Take care.